Hey guys, I'm back. So, a few things. I watched my last video and I saw that the audio wasn't the best. So, I tried messing around with some of the audio options and we'll see if that helped. If not, I'm gonna try and talk a little louder this time. Okay. So, also, I had to go and restart this game and pick all my options all over again because I messed up so much when I tried like recording, and like it wasn't even like something that I really like I could like deal with, like oh like no, I wanted to redo this. So hopefully this time things go better according to plan. It was just like this whole thing, like I messed up with like like the setup and everything that I'm about to do, and there's another big thing I forgot, which I'll tell you about when we get there, in case you haven't seen this game yet. So, yeah, anyway, let's get to it. Picked up the guitar. Set up the equipment here. Yes. I really hope that the bass and the guitar doesn't matter, because I don't really know how to tell them apart on that chart. So, picked up the bass. Gonna put that right here. I put that together right. What else? Picked up the drums. Gonna put that shit right there. Set up the equipment here. Yes. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Doesn't matter that it's through the floor or anything. No, sure, it's fine. Hey, Ashley. Come give me a hug. Viper? What are you doing here? I thought you and Darkef split. You sure he's cool with you hanging around here before the show? Trust me, if I know Darkef, he's missing me like crazy right now. He probably already told you so, hasn't he? Hasn't said a word about you, to be frank. I hate to break it to you, but I think you two are splitsville for good this time. I always know when you're lying, Ashley. I also know when my baby is super nervous, which is why I brought him a present. It's a baggie of heroin. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Darkef's been doing so well. What the hell is wrong with you? Hey, I'm not forcing the needle in his arm. Nobody is. He's a big boy, and he doesn't need you making his decisions for him. If he's nervous about the show, and this helps him calm down, then who are we to get in his way? He'll just get it from someone else otherwise. You know what? Get the fuck out of here right now, you goddamn junkie. Darkef left you for a reason. What don't you understand about that? Go fuck yourself, Ashley. You don't know the first thing about Darkef, what he needs, or what he loves. You don't know a fucking thing about love. Good luck with the fucking show. If my baby bombs, it's all your fault. Fuck you, bitch. A lot of psycho. I agree. With myself. You picked up the microphone. Oh. And this is another thing I forgot to do. I forgot to pick up this baggie of heroin, and then like I forgot to read some of the things that we're saying, so that's why I redid it all. But I chose all the same options, so it's all good. Pick up the heroin? Yes, we are. No sense leaving this laying around. Oh shit, did I pick up the microphone? I think it tells you if you click it. You're playing the microphone, okay, good. Would have been so bad if I messed up again. Set up the equipment here, yes. Connect cable A2. Wait, that's not right. No, it's right. Have more faith, girl. You got this. You picked up the keyboard. Right here. Set up the equipment here, yes. I'm working up a sweat here. Well, that's about as good as it's going to get, I guess. Well, how'd it go? Take a look for yourself. Damn fine work. It's so rare that I get to walk on stage with everything just the way I like it. Seriously, kudos to you. Here's the $100 I promised you. You earned every penny of it. I know I did. Darkef gave you $100. Thanks, ma'am. Anything to help with the show. I can always count on you. Bunny said Viper swung by earlier. Did you talk to her at all? Was she looking for me? Nah, haven't seen her. If that junkie's around, she stayed clear of me. Huh? Alright then. Well, I guess I gotta go get ready for the show. Feel free to come back to the club a little later when you're interested if you're interested in working coat check. We're short-staffed and could use you. Just talk to Bunny at the door when you're ready to get started. Hey Ashley, you're a good friend. I know I am. Such a good person. I guess that's a day's work. I hope I made the right call with Darkef. He's really been there for me this past year. Alright. Let's just wanna look around a little bit. Can we do anything? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over here. Phoenix Laser. Science is out of order. Okay. I completely regret my decision to investigate this toilet. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. Very encouraging words, ladies. Throughout the heroin? Oh, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna say no for now. I'm gonna save, just in case. Oh yeah, that's also another reason why I re-recorded, because I wanted to make... Oh, okay, send. Because I was always saving on this auto file, and it was overwriting the save, so I couldn't go back to where I wanted to, so I need to fix that. Okay, now I'm gonna throw it out. I guess it's better I don't keep that junk on me. Okay, anything over here? No. First sober show. You can do this. You don't need it. You don't need her or anything. Oh, Ashley. Just getting myself psyched for the show. I'm still nervous, but I know I've got this in the bag. I think we're going to blow it out of the water this time. Nothing's holding me back, and I don't care what Viper, my manager, or my fans have to say about it. That's great. I've had a crazy year, and you've been with me through it all. I'm here to help. Oh, I'm here to do the same for you. Whatever you need to knock it out of the park, just let me know. Darkef seems to be in his own world. I should head out and see if I can come up with some more cash. Okay. Just, what is this? Someone left a crowbar here. Why not? I don't know what I need the crowbar for, but we will see. No, I do not want to use the toilet. Oh, maybe. Couldn't use the one in the girls' bathroom. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Wash my hands. You're gonna be in the way? Yeah, you are. Wow, gross. Okay, so I'm gonna go visit Miss Tewilager, whatever her name is, because she's a nice lady, and I don't know, I feel bad for not helping her out. I'm gonna talk to this. Have fun working while I sit here and flex my big 22-inch pythons. Yeah, right, bro. Get out of here. What a strange night. I still can't believe Viper showed up like that. Maybe I should stick around for the concert and help with the coat check. Then again, Miss Tewilager did ask for my help. I suppose seeing what she needed would be worthwhile. Oh my god, I can't talk. Would be worthwhile, even if I am more than a little late. Seems like it's afternoon. Okay. Whoa, I feel warm and wet. Okay, already. That's a place to sleep. So, at least we have that place to crash. What's this guy down here doing? Hey girl, you admiring my ride? Yeah, it's a pretty sweet truck if I do say so myself. Maybe we could take it for a spin together sometime. Well, what was that about? Yo, hit me up later. I gotta go. I wanna know. Hey girl, I knew you couldn't keep away. Come back later though, I'm in the middle of some serious business with my Uncle Don. I'm all out of product at the moment. I might have some more later though, so don't be a stranger. Okay, well, I want to know what just happened. Fuck you guys. Okay. Let's go back in here. coat check here. All mail for me today. That sucks. Go, go, go. I wonder if Miss Tewilager still needs my help cleaning her apartment. I hope I'm not too late to lend a hand. Then again, Darkef did mention that I could work coat check tonight and I could use the money. Knock on the door. Who could that be? Hello, who's there? It's me, Ashley. Oh, come right in. Don't mind if I do. Judy! Hey, Miss Tewilager. I'm here to help clean up. Oh, you're a little late for that, Ashley. It's alright, though. I managed to get it all done by myself. Still, I'm very glad you came. You're such a good kid. Well then, I guess you don't need me then? I was just about to sit down to dinner. Would you care to join me? I was thinking of going to work coat check down at the club. I am pretty hungry, though. Dude, we're gonna have dinner. What's for dinner? So, what's for dinner? It's a fresh lamb stew. You're going to love it. Come and have a seat. We wouldn't want it getting cold. Sounds great. You won't believe how hungry I am. Well, there's plenty to eat, so don't you worry about it. If you want seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say you were expecting guests earlier? Don't tell me I'm the only one who came. Oh, I never explained, did I? Tonight's my beloved Thomas's birthday. Every year we have a special little dinner together. I tidy up the house like he prefers and make his favorite meal, an old-fashioned stew. Oh, that sounds really nice. When's he coming? Oh, well, he's not exactly. Thomas was my husband, but he's not with us anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about, Ashley. We had a wonderful life together, and he's still with me every day in my heart. I'm glad you're here, though. Sometimes today can make me a little emotional. It'll be nice having someone else to talk to for a change. Salad? Hush, it's good for your digestion. You'll get your stew afterwards. Appetizer. Ho ho ho. I'm so glad you decided to join me. It's nice to have young company for a change. Oh, it's no trouble at all. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, really. I appreciate the kindness, Ashley. It can be kind of lonely living alone these days. Well, considering I'm eating out of a microwave most nights, this is a real treat. Didn't you cook for that boyfriend of yours very often? What was his name? Mark, wasn't it? Oh, we'd eat out more often than not. We were both pretty busy, you know. I understand. Life can get pretty hectic nowadays. Life sure does move a lot faster than when I was your age. How long has it been since we last saw each other? I always remember he was so polite. We bumped into each other nearly every morning as he was heading out the door for his morning jog. It's funny that things you miss about a person can often be what you take for granted. The cruel part's that you never know you're doing it at the time, but such is life, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. I really do miss him quite a lot. It's been about a year since we last saw each other. I still don't feel the same. Believe me, I understand how you feel. When you're so close to someone, their absence can be hard to deal with. I won't lie to you, that sadness you feel now may never go away. You're luckier than I was, though. You still have an opportunity to mend the rift. Oh, I don't know about that. Life's changed a great deal for both of us since we parted ways. Mark's not even in the city anymore, I don't think. Seems he wanted to get as far away from me as possible. A decision like that can be made in an instant, though. Who's to say what it really means? For all you know, Mark could be regretting leaving just as much as you. I'm not sure that's true. Things between us ended rather roughly. There's a reason we don't talk. A lot of feelings are hurt, probably past repair. Be that as it may, you're not a mind reader, Ashley. A good relationship like the one you had doesn't die so easily. Actions can be amended and feelings can be healed. The only thing that truly divides people is time apart. You can't be so sure you know what's going on in someone else's heart unless you ask them yourself. I suppose you're right about the time apart dividing us. I'm not even sure if he's the same person anymore, to be honest. When I look at how much I've changed in the past year, I can't imagine Mark stayed the same. Oh, you've changed less than you think, Ashley. Call me a nosy neighbor, but I've watched you come and go in this building for a long while now. Tell me what you think is so different about you today versus a year ago. You want to know how I've changed since Mark left? I don't really know. I don't know. Honestly, I guess I haven't changed. I'm still working hopelessly on the same project and getting nowhere. I'm still living like I'm a college freshman. You hit the nail on the head. I've done nothing with my life since Mark left. Being the same person you were a year ago doesn't have to be a bad thing unless you think it is. Don't forget, that's who Mark fell in love with in the first place. Yeah, but it's also who he left. Oh, the emotions. Oh, main course. So how are you enjoying the stew? It's really quite good. What's the meat in this? That's fresh lamb. I got it from the butcher this morning. Feel free to have as much as you want. I got used to making rather large pots of it. Every time I'd make it, my Thomas would eat at least 4 bowls just by himself. There were never any leftovers back in those days, I'm afraid. He sounds like quite the character. Do you mind me asking how you and Thomas met? It's a funny story, actually. It happened the summer after I finished high school. He was working at a garage near my house, and my father hired him to fix our old jalopy. Aww. Do I? Okay, yeah, I do. I wasn't working at the time, so when my father asked me to pick up the car for him, I had no choice. I didn't even have a license at the time, so I was terrified the whole day imagining myself getting it home. Well, that certainly sounds safe. How'd you get away with driving illegally like that? It was a different time back then. We didn't worry about little things like that. I was scared, but that wasn't going to stop me. I hated disappointing my father. So I showed up to the shop, scared out of my wits, and there he was, covered in grease and sweat, a real man's man, if you know what I mean. Thomas could tell immediately I was clueless, and must have asked if I needed help a dozen times. I was stumbling over myself with how cute he was, so I just kept telling him I'd be fine. I wanted to get home as quickly as possible before I said or did something embarrassing. I was so distracted thinking about him that I crashed straight into a stop sign barely 20 feet away. Oh no! Thomas, the sweetheart, trudged right over to see if I was okay. There wasn't a scratch on me, but the car was in pretty rough shape. I was terrified I'd get in trouble with my father. He'd have been so mad to find out what happened. Thomas, sensing my dismay, offered to fix it for free and told my father he needed more time with it to keep me from trouble. His only condition was that I'd agree to go have dinner with him that weekend. Aww, so sweet, aww. Of course I said yes, and the rest is history. Love's funny like that, isn't it? Was it the accident that drew us together, or was it our attraction that caused the accident? Sometimes I think these things are just meant to happen, you know? It sounds like you two are made for each other. So what was your life with Thomas like? Well, it wasn't perfect, but they were by far the best years of my life. I trade all the ones I've got left for just one more lazy summer afternoon with them. When we were young and everything was new to us, all we needed was our love. It didn't matter that we were poor or hungry, just as long as we had each other, we were happier than pigs in mud. We had such grand dreams of our life. We planned to travel the world together, see exotic places as a pair. Uh-oh, this is going to get depressing, isn't it? Eventually, though, the bills started piling up, and so Thomas started working longer hours to make ends meet. There were times when we'd have debt collectors knocking on our door, and I wasn't sure to make it. I thought myself foolish for being so idealistic in our youth. Reality hit us a lot harder than we expected. I resented him working so much, even though I knew it was necessary for us to survive. He would be frustrated with every mistake I made, fearing how far it set us back. The stress of it all would cause us to fight over the most ridiculous things as we scraped by. Oh, it's gonna get really sweet. Still, our love was strong enough that our tension always faded once we vented. We'd always make up, and vowed to double down on our efforts to make our dreams together come true. We slogged away hoping we'd have a few extra pennies to put away at the end of the month, but we never got far. As we got older, things got easier, but we were too tired and beat to do anything about it. So you just gave up on your dream like that? We were comfortable and happy together. Eventually we realized that's all we really wanted. It didn't matter where we were, or what we were doing, just so long as we were together. Besides, it's more than a little impractical, just packing up your life to chase a silly ideal like that. Sometimes I regret it though, especially when I wonder where we might have been when they started enlisting. When I think about it, it's hard not getting angry at myself for not trying harder. But then, how were we to know? I'm sorry. It's a very painful subject for me. So Thomas was drafted in the war? Oh my god, I don't want to ask how he died. No, I'm just gonna continue reading. I don't want to bring back too many painful memories for dessert. I just love ice cream, don't you? You don't hear me complaining. I've had a really nice time this evening. I'm very happy you decided to come by. Oh, it's no trouble at all. I'm glad I came too. Still, I want to thank you for spending your time with me tonight, so I have something for you. What's this? They are my husband's baseball cards. He used to collect them. Some of them are quite old. They're probably worth quite a bit of money. I want you to have one of them as a token of my appreciation. You can keep it as a memento, or I'm sure someone will be happy to pay you for it. You can't be serious, can you? Please, I know how much you could use the money right now, and they're not doing me any good. They just sit in the box. I can't even bring myself to look at them anymore. I won't take no as an answer from you, so don't even make a fuss about it. I just don't trust myself not to get all weepy if I see which one you're taking. So I want you to pick by the time I return from the washroom. Just close up the box when you're done, and we won't say another word about it. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Alright then, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, wow, these cards are really are ancient. I bet they'd be worth a small fortune to the right collector. I couldn't do that to Miss Tewilager though, could I? Okay, so the thing is, okay, I've seen someone play through this, and under these cards is a note, but they didn't take all 3 cards, and I was really curious to see what the note said. So I'm gonna take all 3. Not because I'm a bet, although it will, you know, give me a pretty penny, I'm sure, but I really want to fucking see what that note is. Don't trust the chaps. Love, Thomas. Oh, I don't want to take all of them now. That wasn't really worth it. It's the only way I'll be able to pay for my rent. I'm sure she'd understand. I hope I made the right decision. Thanks again for having me over, Miss Tewilager. You're more than welcome. You're such a good kid. Here, take this with you. Some leftovers from the dinner to eat later. You received leftover stew. A young person like you needs to eat. Well, it won't pay my bills, but it's better than eating junk food. Thank you very much. You take care of yourself and have a good night. It's getting late, so I'm off to bed. Alright then, good night. I kind of want to replay that. It's getting pretty late and I'm beat. I should count out my pennies and see if I can get my rent paid. Between the 101 I've got in my wallet and the 13 stored in my bank, I've got a grand total of 114 available to pay rent. That's enough to get me back in my bed. Maybe I can scrounge together a few more bucks, but it looks like I'll be sleeping under the stars tonight. I better go and find a comfy street mattress. Okay, so I'm gonna end here. I think I might replay that and only take a card, because the only reason I took all 3 was because I wanted to see the note underneath, and that really wasn't worth it. I don't want her to peek in and be like, oh my god, what a greedy child, because that's not what I wanted. So, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back with another episode soon. Bye guys.